Hi, it's me. I have a few things to say. Number one, my computer broke. My other computer. Let me tell you about that. So, it broke a while ago, actually, probably at the very beginning of summer. It randomly just went black, and yes, I tried charging it. I'm not fucking stupid. And it just won't turn on. So, yeah, there's that, so I can't edit this, because I'm not on a MacBook. So we're gonna have to deal with this. And second of all, Animal Jam pisses me off. It pisses me off now, for an embarrassing amount of reasons. It's sad that I even have a strong opinion on Animal Jam, because I really, really do. Honestly, I'm curious if anybody else has, my strong opinion on it. Bad. See if... Yeah, see if anybody is noticing how bad it got. I just really don't like it. Oh. Oof. That's true. That's true. Oh. My gosh. My daughter's been playing Animal Jam for over a year, and we were happy to find a game that seemed safe, and where she could indulge her fascination and love of animals. Past week, however, we noticed that she was being exposed to a great deal of foul language and sexual activity on this kid-friendly website. How can that be when the site has chat filters and constant moderation? Well, first off, the players have various shorthand for swear words. For example, your child might be invited to a stripped club, aka strip club. This is a den where tables with torches or lampposts have been set up and animals dance on the table. The F word can be written as fuck, etc. As for sex, your child may be invited to a private den party. They're asked to sleep, and then the other animal jumps on. Just up and down on them, asking all sorts of inappropriate things like, is this hard enough? Oh, that's good. B word. We don't say that word on my channel. Don't believe me? Google Animal Jam sex for a whole bunch of YouTube videos on the subject. Don't believe me. We've had to have several conversations about sex that I wasn't prepared for at the... Dude, Animal Jam fucking ruined this kid's life. But it's 10. I think good has come out of this, as it's opened a discussion that is important to have with your kids, but I resent that it wasn't on my terms and that it's happening so soon. Animal Jam is educational and has the potential for a lot of good learning and fun. Unfortunately, there's always bad that applies that will spoil the bunch. Fuck. Caused a lot of problems in our family. God, I love these. My daughter had an Animal Jam account for over a year with only the bubble chat. You can only send/receive messages from a set list. Yeah, about the bubble chat, let me explain it real quick. It's this chat, I think you get it, but literally if you type in, something even a little off, it'll make it red and you won't be able to say it. You'll just press enter and it won't let you say it, so literally anything that, you can only say things, well, actually, I think that's moderated. I think in this case, it's even more restricted, and you can only say things that are given, you know? You know how it is. I wish I could friggin' edit footage over that, but, footage of what I'm trying to say, but anyway. We had no problems until we turned on the full chat. My daughter was very persuasive with there are moderators. You can report people who are inappropriate, and I decided to give it a try because she is getting older. Almost immediately, I started noticing problems. My daughter, who has always respected the recreational time limits we placed on her screen time, was routinely going over time and lying about it. She also started to be more dishonest in her day-to-day interactions. Nothing huge, but it was there. She was frequently sullen after using the game and was constantly obsessing over what object she was trying to get/trade and telling me stories about how this person scammed me. it's not hard, it's not easy to get scammed. Like, I guess it is, but then again, it's like, I don't know. I think everyone on Animal Jam knows the tips and tricks on how to scam people. I think, I'm not even gonna get into that. On occasions, because I'm not gonna get into it because it's hard to talk about kids, you know, because, like, you can say anything that, like, I think they should have known and shit like that, but then it's like, it's a kid, you know, you don't know the kid. And I don't know kids that well either, so. On occasions when she wasn't allowed to use her screen time, she became intolerably angry. Oh fuck, that was me as a kid, honestly. I finally did some reading and found other parents have experienced this and saw reports of animals behaving sexually in the dens. As of today, we are going back to bubble chat only. I predict she will cry and pull out her hair for a few weeks, but I'm willing to do this because I feel so strongly that this type of game with a chat feature is not for children. Follow up. 6+ months after shutting down Animal Jam, things have improved significantly. You cannot believe how the obsessive collecting, scamming, and inappropriate chat these kids are encountering on this site could have an impact on your child's behavior. Don't let your kids play this game or others like it. Okay. When did this video turn into me reading Animal Jam parental shit and reacting to it? But anyway, okay. This is my opinion on it, because as a kid, I would always play these types of games forever, all the time. My parents were always very lenient with it, because I've literally been doing it since I was probably, like, maybe six maybe is when I started. I know I started on actual chats, but, yeah, I don't know what I would make my kid do. You know, I don't know if I'd open my kid up to online games. Honestly, one online game made my childhood, but I don't know. Not to be that guy, but the times are changing, and online shit seems like kids online seem very different. And not only that, but these games are passed over for childhoods and childhoods, you know? Like, the game developers know that once children are playing this game, they're gonna grow up and leave, and there's gonna be a new generation of children, yeah? So, what I'm trying to say is, these older gen, let's just call it older gen Animal Jam players, still know about Animal Jam, they get bored and they play it, and they're older, you know, and they're still kind of childish. Like, I don't go on Animal Jam and, like, mess with kids, but kids are still, I'm not only blaming the other generation of Animal Jammers that go on there and just fuck with kids all the time. I'm also talking about the kids nowadays that are just, this isn't even new, every generation has them, but the kids who are just plain childish, you know, that know about sex and drive it into other kids' minds, you know, and fuck with them. And they think it's so funny. But I don't think you can get past that. Like, I don't think there's a way to help that other than making the game, in my opinion, just boring and just, you know, just getting rid of a lot of speech that, like, any, like, stuff you can say in the game. I personally never knew, I knew about it, but I never participated in messing with other kids with sex and shit. I was more about the fighting role plays in the forest and stuff like that. But yeah, I really don't think there's any way to get past it, and I don't know if I would feel comfortable, like, giving my kid back bubble chats, because, I don't know, I feel like that really would turn them down. Like, that would make me sad if my parent, if I were the kid I was, and my parent randomly gave me restricted chat, because that's such a restricted chat, so it's like, I don't know, I guess it depends also on their social life in real life, but yeah, whatever. Stay away from Animal Jam. If you have sweet, considerate, trusting children who want to go on the site and see animals, beware. They will be exposed to rude, selfish, manipulating children who steal. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm not even gonna try. Lie and use their child to take advantage of, and steal the items they may have. My child has been crushed by the vicious maneuvers of other mean kids. It is not a game. It is a playground full of bullies. My child is not naive, but she is honest. Believe me, this trait is not rewarded on this Animal Jam website.
Animal Jam warning. Why are there so many low stars in this? Like, my problem with it, I'll tell you right now after I read this, but I have a different problem with it. Animal Jam warning. My child was playing this game when all of a sudden a bubble pops up with the question, "Do you like me?" I immediately felt bothered by this, so I started Googling around. As it turns out, Animal Jam is infamous for allowing the following chat conversations to take place. Do you like me? Are you a boy or a girl? Let's go back to my igloo/den, etc. From there, the animals jump on each other and simulate sex, while the gamers post lewd and inappropriate screen chat messages to describe what the animals are doing. National Geographic claims that the moderators will block such content, but apparently they don't consider phrases such as "thrusts really hard into opening" and "I'm sticking all of me in you" to be offensive enough to block. I'm pretty sure they do block stuff like that now. I'm not gonna lie, Animal Jam is very good with blocking shit now. Kind of annoying, but at least they still have free chat. Perhaps these phrases were eventually blocked, I really don't know. But my point is that the moderators have no system in place to stop a user from creating a new account and typing in lewd phrases that are internationally, am I fucking stupid? Intentionally misspelled or have spaces, with the goal of keeping themselves off the moderators' automated keyword radar. In fact, the Animal Jam users who did this are very proud of escaping the censorship of the moderators and engaging in what is known as Animal Jam sex. Just Google Animal Jam hardcore mating. Just, you know what, I'll search that up right now. I already know what's gonna come up, but I'll just show you guys right now. Hardcore mating to see the YouTube videos and screenshots of what I am talking about. When you see the chat bubbles comments made, it is 100% obvious that this is not a child or even a preteen making these comments. It could be a teenager. Honestly, okay, let me stop right there. That's not true. I think this person has fuck, that was, okay, that one hurt. Anyway, I think that this parent has too much trust in kids. That's not true at all. Kids, I knew kids. I was one of the kids in real life. Not online. I don't know why I didn't do it online. I did it all the time in real life. Who talk about sex up the ass. I remember in middle school, barely, I used to talk about it a lot, and my friend snitched to my brother about it, and it was so fucking stupid. But yeah, no. Honestly, I'd let my kid have a sex-wise inappropriate potty mouth, because they're gonna grow out of it. But I still won't condone it in front of older people, or, you know, just I don't care if you do it with your friends. It's kind of tacky, but they'll learn. It's embarrassing. That's how I learned. Where are we? It could be a teenager, but more than likely it is an adult, as it is very detailed and graphic. Even worse, also, I think kids learn it from other kids. You know. Even worse, the Animal Jam hardcore mating video is only one of thousands out there showing that this occurs regularly on Animal Jam. There are many gamers out there who are very proud of their Animal Jam sex scenes, and they love to share them on YouTube and other blogs. I also found many comments and blog posts from other concerned moms who started Googling around after their child received the "Do you like me?" or "Let's go back to my igloo den" request. When I first saw all of this, I wondered if perhaps the videos and screenshots of Animal Jam sex, along with all the graphic comments, were photoshopped. But unfortunately, they weren't. This game could very easily be used by a pedophile or predator to lure a child. Any game could be used for a pedophile or predator to lure a child. I'm putting that out there. I'm not blaming anyone, I'm just saying it's true. But Animal Jam, not for kids. Okay, here's hacking. Avoid the site. It all started when my daughter had her account hacked, and all of her items, pets, dents, etc. were stolen or deleted out of her account. We have learned that another child copied her password when she logged in. Whoa. That's next level shit. Animal Jam customer service refused to restore any of her stolen items and offered a token credit. Very, very poor customer service. Further, now that I have been dialed into the game more closely, content is very inappropriate and poorly monitored. Avoid the site, not for kids, blah, blah, blah. Let's go into YouTube and just see. Oh no, there's